Cutie Wag, thanks for joining. We're just waiting for some people to join the room before we start auctioning off the remaining teams here. If there's a team you want me to start with besides just going alphabetically, let me know and I'll throw that one up first for you. And if there's a team that you just want to buy outright without the auction, they're all on the left-hand side there if you want to take a look at them. There we go. Hey, Chicago card collector, how you doing? We're just waiting on some people to come fill the room a little bit before we start auctioning off the rest of these teams. If there's a team you're interested in, there's a buy now option on the left. If not, or in the wallet, I should say, not wallet, the shop link. Jeez Louise, easy for me to say. And if not, we'll wait and we'll put them up for auction and we'll see how it goes. If you're looking for the Bulls, because Chicago's in the name, the Bulls are still there. The only teams that have been sold so far are Atlanta, San Antonio, the Lakers, and the Blazers. Two autos in the hobby box, all cards shipped. They go out tomorrow morning. You'll have them early next week. Hey, Peter, how you been? We're just waiting on more people to come into the room before we start auctioning off these teams. Right. Just waiting on some more people to join in before we start running some of these for auction. But 2 autos in the box, all cards ship. Get them out in the post office tomorrow morning. We'll just start throwing these up alphabetically as people start joining the room. Hey, Tony. Hey, Jazz. Thanks for joining. We are just auctioning off the 26 remaining teams in this hobby box break. If there's a team that you're interested in, let me know in the chat. I'll throw them up. If not, I'm just going to go alphabetically. Real Nine, thanks for joining. We're just auctioning off teams. If there's a team that you're interested in, let me know. I'll throw it up next. If not, I'm going to go alphabetically. Next one up is going to be the Bulls. Got some more new faces joining. Thanks for joining, guys. 2 autos in the box, all cards ship. They go out to the post office tomorrow morning. We're just auctioning alphabetically through unless there's a team someone really wants. Then I'll jump them in the line. We're up to the Cavs next. Lots of new faces joining. Thanks for finding me, guys. excited to take a look at this product. Thanks for the bid there. It's either Solomon Key or Solo Monkey. It's one of the two. I'm excited to see this. I'm not usually a big fan of unlicensed product, but man, the auto list is good on this. Topps is getting that contract soon. It's exciting. Let's see here. Let's do the Mavs next. Pacers now. We'll do the Pacers after the Mavericks. You got it, buddy. Yeah, no problem. Rookies and cookies. I saw you earlier. I think you swept in and got the Hawks before we even got to auctioning. That's awesome. All right, running the Pacers as requested. We'll do that for. There we go. Then after the Pacers, we'll jump in back alphabetically, which I believe will be the Nuggets. Whole lot of new faces joining. Thanks for jumping in, guys. We're just auctioning off teams. Trying to fill this thing up quick so we can go ahead and rip it open and break. 2 autographs in the box, all cards ship. Everything will get out in the post office tomorrow morning. Right now, unless there's a team requested, I'm just throwing everything up alphabetically. Spurs are not available. Spurs were one that sold real quick. So far, if I count is right, the Spurs, Lakers, Blazers are off the board. Hawks off the board. Pacers and I believe the Cavs are all off. Everybody else still available. So you still have the Wizards with Alex Sarr. You still have um, all of the Golden State with the cover boy here with Steph. Pistons have some rookies in here. The Bulls have a bunch of rookies in here. Speaking of the Pistons, let's run the Pistons. And we're doing all right here. We're starting to fly along. A lot of new faces joining the room. Thanks, everybody. We're just going through and auctioning alphabetically on what is left. Throwing Golden State up right now with the cover boy there, Steph Curry. If there's a team someone wants to see, let me know and I'll throw them up next. If not, I'm just going to keep cranking alphabetically, which I believe after Golden State will be the Houston Rockets. With Reed Shepard rookies, you got second year Thompson. I think I saw McG join a little earlier. McG, I got a question for you later on. Don't let me forget to ask you about one of your cards. Let's go to the Clippers. A lot of new faces joining the room. Thanks for finding me, guys. We're just auction off what's out there for this one hobby of Topps Chrome. There's 2 autos in there, all cards ship. They're going to go out tomorrow morning. So if there's a team that you're interested in, let me know and I'll throw them up next. If not, we're just going to keep cranking alphabetically. Next up would be Memphis Grizzlies, Zach Edey rookies. Pretty clean looking cards. Topps, for unlicensed stuff, Topps did a pretty good job with NBA and NFL. I'm excited to see how the quality changes, if at all, next year when they get the license. See the Miami Heat next. Ayana, thanks for joining. Jen, thanks for joining. Koozie Card, thanks for joining. Going through auctioning off teams for this one hobby break. If there's something you want to see, a team in particular, let me know and I'll throw it up. If not, we're just going alphabetically down the list until we get them all cleared out. I believe next up alphabetically is going to be the Milwaukee Bucks. Next up is going to be Minnesota. We'll see how lucky I am with the Timberwolves. A couple months ago, I pulled a redemption Anthony Edwards, Reed Shepard dual auto for a guy, which is pretty amazing. Maybe we'll speak it into existence again here. All right, let's do the Pelicans next. I think a lot of the teams that are left here will do some $5 starters on. See how that works out. I think we got the Knicks up next. And the defending world champs coming up here. The OKC Thunder. Henry, thanks for joining. Auctioning off what's left here at the Topps Chrome break before we rip the box open. Going alphabetically down the line unless there's another team that people want to see quick. Orlando's next up. I had all these listed for a buy it now price, and everything that's left now I'm slashing at about 30-40% off. So try to get this filled up. Bear, thanks for joining. Next up's going to be the Philadelphia 76ers. Jared McCain rookies in this one. I don't have the auto list hanging out in front of me, but I think there are some pretty good autos for the Sixers too, if I remember correctly. 2 autos in the box, all card ship. John Cameron, thanks for joining. I'm excited to see how these look in person. I've seen lots of pictures, but haven't actually ripped this one myself yet. So we'll see how it goes. Let's do the Suns for $5. Okay, Sacramento's up next. Run the Kings for $5 as well. DevCon, thanks for joining. Running through the remaining teams here for this one Topps Chrome hobby box. 2 autos in the box, all card ship. Slashing prices pretty heavily because I want to get this thing filled. Let's go Utah next. Start Utah at $7. All right, next up is the Wizards. Alex Sarr rookies. And after this, we'll swing back up alphabetically to the top. I think Boston's the next team up on the top. Sarr, Carrington, couple of lottery picks there. All right, let's try the Celtics again here. Cycle through what's left here. Quite a bit left. 23 teams left still. Antonio, what's going on, man? You're just a touch too late for the Spurs again. I feel like that's a common theme there. Let's do the Nets really cheap. Do $3 for the Nets. So a lot of good teams out there, though. All right, Charlotte is next alphabetically, unless there's a team someone else requests to jump up. We're gonna keep just doing this alphabetically. Do $6 for the Hornets. And the Bulls are gonna be up next. The Bulls with Buzelis rookies. Do right around half price for the Bulls. Go to the Mavericks next. Trying to pull up the auto checklist so I can kind of see what we're working with here. There we go. Autographs. First name I see on there, Ray Allen. Jason Kidd autos for the Nets. Some kind of cool stuff there. All right, Nuggets. Nuggets got Jamal Murray autographs. They got Julian Strother autographs in here. I think Alex English and David Thompson are the legend autos in here. Let's go to Golden State next. Golden State's got throwback autos of Steph Curry. Whole lot of different Curry inserts. I know that. Thanks, game. To the Rockets next. Lots of chromographs for the Rockets. Calvin Murphy, Elvin Hayes, Hakeem Olajuwon. A Hakeem auto would be pretty amazing to pull. We'll go low on the Clippers. Next up, some of the Grizzlies. Some of the legend autos in this are pretty great. Kind of scrolling through. Alonzo Mourning autographs for the Heat. Kind of excited about that. Let's see here. Let's go $6 for the Heat. Go half price. Select Cards, thanks for joining. Auctioning off the remaining teams so we can rip this Chrome hobby. 2 autos in here, all cards ship. Everything will go out in the morning. All right, Milwaukee is up next. Timberwolves will be after that. Timberwolves have Christian Laettner autographs. Looking at the list. Rob Dillingham autos. Rudy Gobert auto. Let's do the Timberwolves. Here we go. All right, Pelicans. Pelicans seem to be the one team that always hits every basketball break I do. The Knicks have Karl Anthony Towns autographs in this product. Okay. We got after the Knicks. We got the defending champs, the OKC Thunder. Okay, let's move on to the Magic. All right, let's see here. Sorry, I lost my mouse there for a second. All right, Philadelphia. The Sixers. Let's just start running everything at $5 and see how quick we can sell them. Five-star Noah, thanks for joining. Is there a team in particular you're looking at? Butt Crack, thanks for joining. Josh, thanks for joining. If there's a team you guys are after, let me know and I'll throw them up in the auction. If not, we're just going to keep going alphabetical here on the teams that are left. I think you made my oldest very happy by making me say butt crack on camera. He's over there laughing. I'm not because you. It's like Toronto is next. We got Toronto, Utah, and back to the top of the alphabet again, right? $5 for Utah. You got Filipowski, Cody Williams, Collier, rookies. I haven't looked at the legend autos for Utah. Maybe I'll do that real fast. See what kind of autos we're working with. Colin Sexton, John Stockton, autos. Laurie Markkinen, autos. The Stockton autos are kind of cool. Boston's got Larry Bird autos on this product, and Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen autos as we go back up to the top of Boston. So great legend autos for Boston. Brooklyn's got Jason Kidd and Richard Jefferson autos. Sorry, I'm looking at the Bulls real quick because I'm curious. Dennis Rodman autos. Gotta love it. All right. We're going to go super low with the Nets. I want the Nets off the board. $2 for the Nets. Hornets. All right, the Bulls next. Let's do Mavericks. It's a quiet group tonight. You guys aren't really talking in the chat at all either. All right, the Nuggets. The Rockets next. Okay, let's go. Next up after the Rockets is the Clippers. We'll go super low on the Clippers. $2. Spee Hall, thanks for joining. Coach Todd, thanks for joining. We're just auctioning off the remaining teams here. Pretty steep discounts. Trying to move them. If there's a team you guys are looking for or you're interested in, let me know. Happy to throw them up. Do Miami next. Miami's got Khalil Ware rookies. Alonzo Mourning autographs. Throw Milwaukee up. So the Timberwolves are up next. After the Timberwolves alphabetically, it's going to be New Orleans, I think. Wait, or did I skip one? Nope, New Orleans. Knicks up next. Like I said before, Karl-Anthony Towns autographs for the Knicks. And OKC. Orlando up for $4. Not a whole lot lower we can go on some of these teams. Useless Knowledge, it's a great name. Thanks for joining. We are auctioning off the remaining teams left in this Topps Chrome break. And we're auctioning them off awfully cheap right now. If there's a team you're looking for, let me know. I can throw them up. If not, I'm just going to keep going alphabetically. Phoenix next. All right, after Phoenix is Sacramento. Hey, Bill, thanks for joining. We are auctioning off the remaining teams. There's 21 left. C. Pappas, thanks for joining. I've seen you around here before. Lem Antonio, yeah, I'll do it. I just got to figure out how to sell it here. Hang on. Okay. Lem Antonio, it should be over in the, and if you look in the shop link, there's one that says Washington, Miami, NOP. You should be able to buy it outright. If you can't figure it out, let me know and I'll just throw it up in the auction. There you go. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm going to do the Nets for $1. Maybe we'll create some sort of weird bidding war for the Nets. All right, we got Charlotte next up. Do the Bulls next. Red Wine Poppy, thanks for joining. excuse me, auctioning off the remaining teams here, so we can rip this box open. I'm really curious what's hiding in there. Still some good teams on the board too. The Mavericks next. Again, all card ship. 2 autos in this box. Let's see, Denver's up next. To the Houston Rockets. Clippers. Chef, thanks for joining. We're just auctioning off the remaining teams. Going to the Milwaukee Bucks next. And I think at this point of the night, if we don't sell these teams this last run through, I think we might just call it and go. So if there's a last ditch offer you want to make, please, by all means, or else I'll keep the cards. Hornets, Jazz, Wolves. That sounds good, Wem Antonio. I'm going to try to figure out how to edit this again. I'm going to edit Utah. Okay. Should be there for you now. I don't remember where I was. I was at New York. That's who the last team was. All right. So we got OKC next. There we go. Let's see. Hornets sold. Minnesota sold. All right, we're down to 15 teams, half the league. Do Philly next. I did see their game in the name. Thank you for doing that. Let's see here. $3 for Philly. All right, crank some of these out at $3. See what happens. If there's some sort of combo deal, the Wimbantonio special that he's done twice now, feel free to let me know in the chat. All right, let's do Phoenix. If I can get it to work, there we go. All right, one last run through, or else I'm going to keep some of the cards. Boston. Brooklyn. Okay, the Bulls. The Bulls are probably the last real chase team out here. Mavericks. All right. Rockets. Why is this not working? There we go. I'm gonna assume no one wants the Clippers, but I'm gonna run them for a buck. The Bucks, Knicks, Thunder, Sixers. Banana Man, thanks for joining. We're just in our last run through of these teams before we call it a night and rip the box. So if there's a team you're looking for, please let me know. It's now or never. OKC, the defending champs. All right, I'm gonna call it. I don't think we have enough people here that are that interested in it, so I will keep what's left. I just got to make a note of what's left here. Bear with me here, guys. Bear with me here. OKC, Philly, Phoenix, Sacramento. All right, let's rip. Here we go. Four stacks of cards and an empty box. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. All right, we're going to start with Dominique Wilkins for Atlanta. Here's a Jalen Green for Houston. A Chris Middleton for the Bucks. A Malik Monk for Sacramento. I believe that's a refractor. Here is a Filipowski rookie for Utah. That one looks like it's purple. Let's see a number on it, though. I think it's just a pretty refractor. Here's a Halliburton Instinct insert. An Ulrich Comchi rookie for Toronto. Jamal Murray for Denver. Go on to the next pack. This one's got Jason Kidd for the Mavericks. Got an Aaron Nesmith for Indiana. Malik Monk base for Sacramento. Here's a Donovan Mitchell refractor for Cleveland. Here's a pretty guy right here, a Lonnie Walker for Brooklyn. That one is numbered out of 299. There we go. That one I'll put back here because that might be something fun. Atlanta, here's a Reese Hache, number 1 overall pick rookie. Here's a Balil Coulibaly for the Wizards. And that is a Cade Cunningham Instinct Refractor for the Pistons. It's a pretty card. Really cool. All right, our next pack here. We got a Donovan Mitchell here for Cleveland. We've got a Norman Powell for the Clippers. Got a Mark Williams for the Hornets. Here is a Norman Powell refractor for the Clippers. A Jalen Williams OKC. That's a mojo. Pretty card there. It's awesome. Test drive Jamal Murray insert. Here's a Lonnie Walker for Brooklyn. And a Nick Smith Jr. for the Hornets. Still seeking those autos. All right, Cam Whitmore for the Rockets. Rasheed Wallace, Blazer legend there for the Pistons. Bradley Beal for the Suns. Here's a Dominique Refractor for the Hawks. Tyrese Halliburton Mojo for Indiana. Pretty card. Here's a Khalil Ware rookie. It's a Youthquake insert for Miami. Jordan Hawkins for the Pelicans. And Anthony Hardaway for the Magic. Zach LaVine for the Bulls. Andrew Wiggins for Golden State. Naz Reid for Minnesota. Here is a Jalen Green refractor for the Rockets. Here's a Sabonis. It's like a pink refractor for Sacramento. Destiny insert Keyshawn George rookie for the Wizards. That's a cool card. Derek Jones Jr. for the Clippers. And Anthony Edwards for the Timberwolves. So we are almost halfway through. Haven't pulled one of our two autos yet. Here we go. Devin Carter, rookie, Sacramento Kings. Lauri Markkanen for the Jazz. Here's a Jonathan Mogbo rookie for the Raptors. Chris Middleton, refractor for Milwaukee. Here's a John Stockton. It's like a purple refractor there for Utah. Here's an instinct insert of Joel Embiid for the Sixers. A rookie of Rob Dillingham for the T-Wolves. Here's our first Blazer, Jabari Walker. And we got 2 stacks left. Jaylen Brown for the Boston Celtics. Here's a Johnny Furphy rookie for Indiana. A Vince Carter for Toronto. That's going to be an auto, I believe, this next one. So I'm going to put that in the back. Right back there. Mikal Bridges for the Knicks. That one is numbered out of 150. A test drive Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. Got a Ryan Dunn rookie for Phoenix. A Larry Legend for the Celtics. And our, well, it's not an auto, but it's a Draymond Green negative, which is, I believe, a case hit. So the Draymond negative. That's cool. I'm going to sleeve that. All right. We've got Anton Watson, rookie for the Celtics. We've got a Magic Johnson for the Lakers. Got a Justin Edwards, rookie for the Sixers. Jason Kidd for the Mavs. Lots of refractors here. Sacramento Mojo for Sabonis. Here's a Destiny Khalil Ware. A Jalen Wells, rookie for Memphis. And an Eric Gordon for the Sixers. We've got 4 packs left. No autos have been hit. So there's got to be autos hiding. Miami Heat, Alonzo Mourning. CJ McCollum for the Pelicans. Here's our auto. Our first one. It's Ryan Dunn, a rookie auto for the Phoenix Suns. Set that guy down. And move on to Aaron Nesmith for Indiana. That's a refractor. Here's a Jalen Williams for Oklahoma City. Another refractor. A lock it up Kevin Durant insert for Phoenix. Tristan Newton. That's a rookie from Minnesota. And Anthony Davis for the Lakers. All right, let's leave that auto real fast. All right, we got 3 packs left. One auto still hiding out. Here's Shaq for the Lakers. Lou Dort for OKC. Darren Holmes, rookie for the Nuggets. A backwards card. Here's a Halliburton. Lots of Halliburtons. Man, I'm good at pulling Halliburtons. That one's a refractor. A Kyrie Irving instinct insert. Here's Chris Paul for San Antonio. Pascal Siakam for Indiana. And then this guy is a Jarris Walker for Indiana. That one is out of 250, 350. 350. 19 out of 350 for the Jarris Walker. Two packs left. Jaime Jaquez Jr. for the Miami Heat. We got a Trey Murphy III for New Orleans. We've got Allen Iverson for Philly. We've got Alonzo Mourning refractor for Miami. We've got a Mojo of Devin Booker for Phoenix. Here's a test drive LaMelo Ball insert. A Dirk for Dallas. And a Damian Lillard for the Bucks. Last pack, which means there's an auto in here. So let's just slide that auto to the back. There we go. All right, Calvin Murphy for the Rockets. We got Gary Trent Jr. for the Bucks. C.J. McCollum refractor for New Orleans. There's a wave out of 75 for the Pistons, and that's a Rasheed Wallace. It's a pretty one. I'm going to set these down while I sleeve that Rasheed. All right, this guy is backwards. Let's find out why. Alexander Sarr, Destiny insert. Make sure I get that sleeved. Olivier Maxence Prosper for the Mavericks. Here's a Dwayne Wade for Miami, and our final auto is a Meta World Peace. Didn't have that one on your bingo card, did you? Meta World Peace. That's for Indiana, for the Pacers. Meta World Peace. Wow. It is a Skylight auto, which is a more rare auto than the base auto. Crazy. Crazy. I have been so good at pulling Pacers for some reason. All right, let's do a quick little recap here. Not a lot to recap, honestly, on this box. It's been kind of a stinker, to be honest with you. Wanted to grab that Lonnie Walker out of there. There we go. So we had a Lonnie Walker that was numbered for Brooklyn. That one was numbered at a 299. We also had this Jarris Walker that was numbered at a 350. That Rasheed Wallace was numbered at a 75. That was our best numbered card. We had this negative image Golden State Draymond Green. And then our two autos were Meta World Peace for the Pacers and a Ryan Dunn rookie auto for Phoenix. Awesome. Thank you guys for hanging out. And I'll be back in probably a week or two.